welcome back to my channel. So today I kind of just did like a chill get ready with me. It's like super early. I just want to do like a more relaxed style get ready with me, kind of talk with you guys and show you guys the products I've been using on a daily basis, kind of like my go-to look. So if you guys would like to see this look, then please just keep watching. Hey guys, so it's like 8 in the morning. It's gonna be like just a super chill get ready with me. I'm like in my sweatshirt, got my coffee, so ready to do this. I'm just gonna be doing kind of like my everyday, like my go-to look I've been doing recently, like just because I know I can do it really fast and it looks good for work. And yeah, so I just haven't been taking the time to do anything crazy lately because I've been super busy this week. So this has just kind of been like my go-to look I've been doing, so I figured let's just go ahead and film it for you guys because it's really not that much and you can wear this on like an everyday basis. I put on some lashes just to make it more glam, but you can totally just leave that off. But yeah, so let's just get into this video. And I also wanted to do this just so you can see like all the products I've been using lately, because these are like my go-to products I've been using. And I'm almost out of this primer. I know I just showed this in my favorites video, but like I'm literally at the bottom of it. It won't even pump out anymore, so I'm gonna have to get another one. But I'm kind of been holding off because my birthday is coming up on Friday, and I kind of want to see if I get some Sephora gift cards, because that's like all I ask for my birthday is like makeup and a gift card. So, but anyway, so this is how I have to use it now. Just like put it all over my face. That sounded great. If you hear little footsteps, both my doggies are up here. What are y'all doing? So then I'm just taking this big like foundation brush and just buffing this in. You could use your fingers. I just don't want to get my fingers sticky yet. And I also forgot to charge my camera before filming, so I hope it doesn't die. Okay, so for foundation, I've been just like using whatever every day just because I just have a lot that I like. So I either use my Dior Forever foundation or my Too Faced Born This Way foundation, or I mix them, or I use my Estee Lauder foundation. I've just been doing whatever foundation, but I think today let's use the Too Faced Born This Way. So my favorite way to apply this is I just pump it on the back of my hand and I use a damp beauty sponge and just start blending that in. So sometimes I feel like this foundation is a little too yellow, so that's why I mix it with the Dior one, because it's a little more pink, but we're just gonna roll with this today. So I used everything that was on my back of my hand, and then I just drag it down my neck, whatever's left on the sponge. Okay, so for concealer, I've been mixing a couple. So the first one I use is the Maybelline Better Skin, just because it's a good everyday concealer, and I find like no matter how much you use, it doesn't like look gross and cakey, because I tend to have a pretty heavy hand when it comes to concealer. And then like to brighten up, I'll be using the Colourpop Concealer. And I know I just did a video on this, but I'm not sure if it'll be up before this video or after this video. But anyways, I'm using Fair number 5. And this is like really full coverage and can look cakey if you use too much. So I only put it right here to brighten up because like I said, I go pretty heavy handed, and if you go pretty heavy handed with that concealer, since I have dry skin, it tends to look a little cakey on me because it is a more matte finish. So I just like to mix those two together. And I'm just blending them out again with the damp beauty blender like always. I am so ready for fall makeup. I've been using this lipstick, which I'll show y'all in this video, and it's like totally for fall time, but I don't care. I'm just so ready for fall. I'm ready for colder weather. It's still super hot here in Arkansas. Today it's supposed to be like 93 or something crazy. If you have like super dry skin and like dry patches, I'm not sure that you would like that Colourpop concealer, but if you have oily skin, I feel like you would really like it, and it has really good coverage as well. So for this look, I mostly just like focus on the face. Like I don't do too much eyeshadow, just because it saves a lot of time. And when you throw lashes on, like it just makes the look. So I feel like you don't have to do a ton of eyeshadow, but I still do a little bit. But for this look, I mostly focus on the face stuff. For powder to set all the concealer, I'll be using the number 7 Translucent Perfect Light Loose Powder. I'm pretty sure I talked about this in my favorites video as well. I've still been using it a ton. It just looks really nice. Like it's a very nice powder. It doesn't make my under eyes look dry. I've just been really liking it. So if you've been looking for a good drugstore powder, I would suggest that one. The Coty Spun is good too, but I find since I have the more normal to dry skin that this one doesn't make my under eyes look as dry. And I'm just gonna go ahead and wipe that powder away. So I was watching Jaclyn Hill's like Get Ready With Me like a couple weeks back. It's probably been a month ago now. And she was using the Hourglass Ambient Lighting powder, and I completely forgot that I even had this. And mine like shattered, so I had to put it back together, like, you know, when you like pour the alcohol and you let it dry overnight. So mine looks pretty gross, but it's pretty old too. But anyways, I was like, I completely forgot I had this product, so I've started using it again, and I really like it. It's really good for people who have like normal dry skin that want that extra glow, like if you're feeling like you look really matte, and you're not going to get shiny throughout the day because, you know, if you have dry skin, you don't produce oils. So when you want that extra glow, I just put it like right here where like naturally you would have a healthy glow to your skin. It's just really nice. It's pretty subtle highlight, and this is really great for brides too. I use it on a lot of my brides, but it just gives a nice healthy glow to the skin without looking like glitter or like, you know, it's not a highlight, it's just like a healthy glow. So that's kind of like what it looks like. I don't know if you'll be able to tell, but it kind of just gives you your skin, you know, back that healthy glow that you take away when you put on like a matte foundation or a foundation that's not dewy. So I've really been liking to do that. And of course mine is in the shade Luminous Light because I'm super fair and you don't want it to be darker than you. So that's what I do. And then for bronzer, I'm still using the No. 7 Maple Bronzer. I've just been really loving it. It's getting super gross. And I've still been using the e.l.f. brush with it as well. I really need to clean my brushes. So I've gotten a couple new palettes, so probably do some fun looks with them soon if you guys want to see more color on my channel. I definitely want to see what else I can do. I've been really liking the green and blue looks that I've created lately, so I want to try to play with some other colors and see what else I can come up with. If you guys are interested, please let me know down below so I know that you want to see that. Okay, for contour, I've been using this MAC sculpting powder in Sculpt. It's just a really nice, like, cooler toned contour. I find it's really good for like my skin tone because I have a more neutral undertone and I'm really fair, so I can't do anything really warm, and then I can't do anything too cool because it makes me look gray. So this is kind of like the perfect in between, and I'm using this Sonia Kashuk brush, and I just kind of put it right here in the hollows just to contour a little bit. And then I'll go back with this e.l.f. stipple brush and just kind of blend everything out. Make sure there's no harsh lines. Okay, so for blush, I've been going back and forth between the Anastasia blush trio in Peachy Love, and I've been using this shade right here, which is Nectarine. And then if I don't use that and I want something more glowy, I'll be using the Milani Luminoso. But I think today I want to use the Nectarine color from the Anastasia palette. And I'm just going to be using this Morphe M530 brush. Tap off that. These are pretty pigmented, so you really need a light hand, especially if you're fair. It's going to show up really fast. And I'm not a person that uses a ton of blush, as you guys know. I like blush because I feel like it brings something to your face, like brings some color, but I don't like a ton of it. So I just kind of dust that lightly. And I found I've liked to use like a smaller brush like this because I can really control where the color goes. For highlight, I'm going to use the Anastasia Nicole Glow Kit, and I've been mixing Forever Young, which is like the more pinky champagne color, and then this like golden champagne. I've been mixing them together. And now that I have everything for my face on, I'm going to go ahead and spray my MAC Prep and Prime the Fix Plus. I'm already getting through this too. I'm going to have to order another one. But this is what I've been using every day to set my face. I really just feel like this melts all the powder products together and make them blend with your skin better, so it's not just like a ton of powder sitting on your face. And I just let it dry and really sink in before I go in with the eye stuff, because I don't want to, you know, you don't want your face to be wet and sticky while you're going in with products. So sorry if you can hear them barking in the background. They bark at anything outside, so I'm sorry. I have the door closed, but I think you could probably still hear them. But now let's just move on to the brows. So I've still been using my dip brow because I just can't get away from it. But I kind of been filling in my brows a little bit differently lately, just like a little bit more like underlined. I just feel like it shapes the brow better. So I'll be taking this and then the brow brush, dang it. Well, I don't know what number this is, but she has a ton of different ones you can get. So I never really show myself filling in my brows, so maybe I'll do like one eye so you guys can see and then just fast forward the other eye. So I kind of just start drawing the underline in the bottom part. And then I'll start shaping the outer part. Okay, so once you kind of get the outer portion filled in, I just take whatever's left on the brush without dipping back in and just start filling in this inner part just lightly. Okay, so now I finished my brows, so let's move on to eyeshadow. And honestly, for the eyeshadow, you can use any palette for this look because it's really simple, and I've been doing it with different eyeshadows and it's coming out the same every time, so it really doesn't matter. You don't have to have this like specific brand. You can find these colors anywhere. So I'm just going to be using the palette that I've made with some of these are MAC shadows, mostly Makeup Geek, and then some Anastasia shadows, and then a little bit of Colourpop. But I mean, you can use the colors I'm about to use. You can find it in any warm tone palette. Like, it's nothing special. So we're just going to start out by taking a big fluffy blending brush, and this is the Morphe R38. All the numbers are getting rubbed off. And I'm just going to be taking, let's see, Creme Brulee. It's just like a peachy, warm tone brown, you know, like it's nothing special. You can find this color in any palette. So I just start popping this in my crease. I don't do anything too crazy. Like I said, this look is mostly about the face because this has just been my go-to, like, easy, like, you know, 20-minute look that I've been doing for work when I can't be bothered to do anything crazy and I'm running behind or whatever. And I know this looks good, so it's just like what I've been doing. So I just kind of pop this in the crease. Okay, so then I just take another fluffy blending brush. This happens to be the M433 from Morphe. And then I just start popping a little bit more of the reddish tones in the outer corner. First, I just take this shade right here, and this is Get Out by Colourpop. And then sometimes if I want to make it a little bit darker, I'll take Bitten from Makeup Geek. So I just kind of pop this in the outer corner just to bring a little bit more warmth and a little bit red to this look, because I feel like it brings out my blue eyes a little bit. So we just pop this in the outer corner. And I just go back with the Creme Brulee shade from Makeup Geek and blend everything together so it's not too red and it's not too orange. And then you can just take any cream bone shade that's matte, and I just pop this on my brow bone just to lift the eye a little bit. And then for the lower lash line, we're going to take that Creme Brulee shade again and just pop this underneath. And then I'm just going to take Nylon. This is a MAC Cosmetics eyeshadow. It's just like a really shimmery, yellowish, goldish, white color. And I just pop this in the inner corner just to brighten up. And that's it for the eyeshadow. I just do something really simple that I know will look good and stay on all day. And then now I will set my brows. Wow, I couldn't think of that. I like to do this after I do my eyeshadow just in case they get like messed up or something. And I just set them with this Anastasia clear brow gel. But you can use any brow gel. And then all we have left is mascara and lips. So I'm just gonna curl my lashes with this little curler thing. I don't even know where it's from anymore, but you can get these wherever. And since we are doing lashes, I don't put on a ton of mascara, but I'm still using the L'Oreal Lash Paradise. And I just do like 1 or 2 coats on the top and bottom lashes. I always like hit myself with the mascara once. There's like black everywhere. But a tip is you wait for it to dry before you try to get it off, or it's going to smear everywhere. So while we wait for that to dry, I'm going to be using, no surprise, my J Makeup lashes. I've been using the intoxicating ones from, what's it called? Flutter. But they're more intense, and so for every day, especially for work, I've been using my J Makeup ones, and these are new ones. Okay, so all we have left is lips, and this is the lip color I was talking about. I've posted about it several times on my Instagram, like this look and everything, so if you guys don't follow me there, then you should. It's just Makeup by Haley with 2 Y's. But this is Lolita. Of course, it's not a summer color, but I love it, and it's just like what I've been wearing every day. So we're just going to pop this on. One thing about this color though is you do have to do like 2 layers. Okay, so this is the completed look. I really hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed this more like chill, get ready with me. I'm just like in a sweatshirt drinking my coffee. But yeah, so this is what I do on an everyday basis, like for work and stuff, since I do work like every day except for Tuesdays. So I just need like an easy look to go to if I don't want to do anything creative, or if I'm running behind in the morning, because that happens a lot. So this is just like what I've been doing, and I really think it's pretty for fall too, even though we're not there yet. But I love this lip color. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed. Please give this video a thumbs up if you did, and subscribe before you leave if you want to see more videos from me. I hope to see you guys in my next video.